What's up, y'all? God bless you guys on this beautiful Sunday. And I have a word for you guys. It comes from James 1, 2 through 4. And it goes like this. Consider it pure joy, brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds. For we know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. In this life, you're going to go through many trials. You're going to go through many trials and situations, and they're going to hurt. Sometimes they're going to hurt. Some are going to hurt more than others. Jesus was an active participant in that, and naturally, by default, that's why we have to go through some of the things we have to go through, because we're made in His image. The story that most resonates with this verse that I like to use is the story of Job. Job was a wealthy man. He was a blessed man. He was blessed and favored by God. And one day God allowed Satan to take everything from him just to test his character. And he lost his family. He lost his wealth. His health was being affected. And it got to the point where even Job's wife said, curse your God and die. And I can imagine his thought process in that moment. I'm sure he was experiencing doubt, like, man, I lost my family, my health is being affected, and even my wife is doubting me. But nonetheless, even Job's friends criticized him, and they told him that basically the reason that he was going through what he was going through because he was actively living in sin. And that didn't end up being the case. It was just God wanted to prove Job's character. So the story ended with him blessing Job's life in the latter days better than the former part. So Job had more than what he had the first time around. He blessed him with more kids. He blessed him with more wealth. His health was great. So that's why that resonates more with this verse. Consider it pure joy. Maybe what you're going through right now, it doesn't look like, joy is in the midst of that trial, in the situation that you're going through. And I also like to use that story because I'm going through a little situation right now where I'm learning how to treat my Judases in this season. I'm learning how to cope with it, even though it's hard and sometimes you don't want to. God says, love your enemies and bless those who persecute you. Another thing that I wanted to say is, you got people out here struggling with suicidal thoughts, and it really gives you insight as to why you do what you do as a believer, as a Christian, and why we, preach the gospel and things like that. There's people out here that need the word. There's people out here that need the truth. And there's not enough of us out here speaking the truth and giving it to these people straight. And that's what they need to hear on this day. Nobody needs to hear no more lies. They need to hear the truth. That's why I do it. And that's why I'm going to continue to do it. And even though it gets hard some days, I know I'm in the right place. So also I like to say that it's been a rough couple of months. My heart goes out to the Buckles family, to the Lee family. Vinny was a friend of mine, and it still hurts. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it doesn't hurt. It is affecting me a little bit. He was a great guy, man. He was a positive person, a thoughtful person. Just an overall kind human being. We crack jokes here and there, and I know you guys, some of y'all knew him in different ways, but that's how I knew him. I knew him as a kind and thoughtful human being. And my heart is just still with the family, with his daughters. And just want to take a second to say that. But consider it pure joy. Because even though it doesn't look like it, there's a blessing coming out of the end of this. There's a blessing on the other side of this. You're going to make it through. You're going to be all right. It might not look like it, but you're going to be all right. And don't forget to talk to God about it, Even if you haven't started or you don't know Christ like that, just take a second to start. Just talk to him. Pray. He will come see you. He will answer you. You got to seek him. You have to. And the way of the world is getting more wicked every day. So it is essential. Get your relationship with Christ together. As always, I love you guys. Thank you. And be blessed.